Okay guys, let's take a look at what we have here. Resistivity is a general term. You'll see the term rho, which is kind of a Greek P, denoted for resistivity. And it's basically a constant associated with all material's ability to resist the flow of charge. And any material will have a resistivity constant. That table can be found in your book. You might want to look that over. Anyway, their ability to resist the flow of electrons. So it's kind of like inertia in some ways, resisting the flow or resisting like the ability to rotate or change rotation, remember rotational inertia, or the straight line inertia, the ability to resist acceleration. Well, resistivity is the ability to resist the flow of charge, so rho. Now, that's not the same thing as resistance. Resistance is what we use all the time in our circuits. R, standing for resistance, is measured in ohms. Now the symbol for ohms is actually an upside down horseshoe. So if you guys see that, don't be confused about what resistance is versus resistivity. Resistance is measured in ohms, and it contains the resistivity constant. So rho times L over A, where L is length and A is area. Now, two brief examples on that. I have two wires here of the same radius in terms of their thickness. They might be like this. This one, because it's not as long, is less resistant. So it would be easier to take a charge from this point and move it to this point through this item like a wire. Where this is much longer. So resistance would increase with increased length. Conversely, this item with its small radius would be more resistant. Think of a pipe, and it would be hard to get the water to go through the pipe that was really thin, or a hose. But if you had a much bigger radius, a much greater area, it would be easier for water to flow through that pipe. So this thing, this example, with its much bigger radius, would be less resistant than this one with its smaller radius. Again, area is in the denominator. So the bigger the area, the less resistant. If I had a larger area, as it moves up in the denominator, my resistance goes down. Okay guys, just keep that in mind as you view the video on piece of resistance. And then we'll get into Ohm's law a little bit later this week.